Every year, more and more kids deem college as not for them or too expensive. Studies have shown in 2017, 33.3% of high school graduates did not pursue a higher education. I'm glad to know that you all are part of the 66.7% who did. Hi, my name is Keller Antoine, and I'm here to show you why you should consider getting a higher education. I am an undergrad here at Mercy College. I am currently majoring in biology, and I plan to get a master's degree in biology to become a biologist. In this world, knowledge is power. And with gaining this power comes opportunities. We have to get an education and pursue a higher education to specialize in our careers. All students should try and pursue a higher education. Reason being is with an education you are equipped with knowledge, experience, and passion to go far in whatever you do. Which leads me to the points I will cover. Why we need to consider getting an education, how to obtain a higher education, why students wouldn't get an education, why we need to consider getting an education. With a master's degree, it broadens what you're able to do in your field and gives you a higher salary, and also it gives you the knowledge and experience that you need to continue on and specialize in what you want to do in life. An example of this is a chemical engineer. A chemical engineer on average makes around $73,000. When given a master's degree, the salary jumps to $125,000. With a higher education, you are compensated with a higher pay grade. And with that master's degree, he is now able to contribute to the company more knowledge and experience than he was prior to getting a higher education. Which leads me to my second point, how to gain a higher education. Major, or if already graduated, specialize in your desired field or skilled field and find the school that best fits you. Data has shown that 80% of students in the US change their major due to lack of general knowledge or desire to be in that field based on the US News Post data. A biology major graduating and specializing in neurobiology is an example of someone who continues to further on their education while having prior knowledge and general knowledge or being skilled or experienced within the field of study. And also a criminal justice major entering into law school. General knowledge makes room for conformality, which is why majoring or specializing in a desired skilled field is a clear solution. If you were to take heed of this knowledge and pursue a higher education with the field of study you are in, you are almost guaranteed a pay increase worthwhile. Gain knowledge that will never leave you and a stature that emphasizes hard work and dedication. A health science major who decides to become a CNA, certified nurse's assistant, and decides to get their master's and become a nurse practitioner will make nearly 4 times as much money. Because with being a CNA, you make $35,000 a year annually. With getting a nurse practitioner degree with a master's degree, their pay almost triples with $100,000 with just a higher education. Some hospitals will pay a tuition reimbursement for you if they know that you're getting a higher education that will contribute and benefit their company. Which brings me to my next scenario. If you were to accept and further your education, you can take an accelerated class to obtain your master's degree. If you are an entry-level teacher at a school that knows you are furthering your education, you will be able to take accelerated classes to where within 1 year or within 2 years, you would be able to get a master's degree and increase your pay grade with less time in school. Which leads me to my rebuttal. Some people wouldn't pursue a higher education because of financial costs, student loans, and the time it takes to focus on schoolwork. Based on the US News, 3.9 million students dropped out of college with student debt based on this data, meaning that students would go on to pursue a higher education and drop out because student loans and student debt has caught up to them. This means with dorming, of course, the loans they take out to support their classes or additional classes like winter and summer classes to catch up on the credits that they need to obtain the higher education degree that they're looking for. Now to my call to action. I encourage you to sign up now and make a decision to get a higher education and pursue not only the biggest check, but the biggest name in education, which is a PhD doctorate. Make the decision to be involved. Do your research on many different programs and requirements for graduate level courses, and be the difference between $35,000 and $100,000. And here's my visual aid that shows lifetime earnings from students who do not choose to gain a higher education and come out of high school and get a job, which is around $1 million. A student who gets an associate's degree, which is almost 1.5 million. A student with a bachelor's degree, which is at 2.5 million. A student with a master's degree, which is at almost 3 million. And a student with a doctorate, which is well over $3 million. This and all the information that I have showed you is reason enough why you should consider getting a higher education. Thank you for listening.